iOS 11.2.5 has been released, and this is a must update. Let's find out why in this video. Coming up, let's go. So what is up, guys? Nick here, helping you to master your technology, and finally after 7 betas, iOS 11.2.5 is available for download. iOS 11.2.5 also includes support for HomePod and introduces the ability for Siri to read the news to you. Now, the bugs and fixes, it doesn't say much here, but it's important because of the slowdown. I'm sure Apple's going to be introducing in 11.3 the ability to go ahead and choose whether you want to throttle your performance or not. It's not in this one, but before we do that, I want to take a look at the storage and see if we gain anything. And you can see right now 237.44 gigabytes, so we'll check that out when we get back in the update. Coming home, we're going to run one quick Geekbench before we do this so we can see if performance has increased at all according to the benchmark. So I'll run this, I'll be back, and then we're going to update. Okay guys, so prior to the update, 4266 on the single, 10445 on the multi-core. Let's go ahead and get into 11.2.5, download and install this baby, and I'll be back. Okay, so you can see we are now in iOS 11.2.5. Let's go ahead and get into this thing and see what we do get when it comes to the build number. First of all, I like to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out that build number settings, and you could see we are at 11.2.5, the official version, 15D60. Now, available gigabytes is 237.55, so it looks like I saved just a little bit of space here on here, not really that much at all, to be honest with you. But what's important here with iOS 11.2.5? Let's begin with Siri. So Siri can now play news to you just by saying, play the news.
Here's the weather today.
If it would tell me the right thing. Play the news. So it tells me, here's the latest news.
In Washington, I'm Lakshmi Singh. Law enforcement are still on the scene of this morning's shooting at Marshall County High School.
Okay, we don't need your negativity. Get out of here, Siri. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay, get out of here with the shootings. We don't need to hear none of that, but I'm just telling you, it does do that. Now, next up is there's a bug in iMessage that was fixed with the iPhone. Hold on, just give me 1 second. Face ID acting stupid in my video. So next up, there was a bug in messages that can make your iPhone freeze up. So if you do use the iMessage app quite a bit and quite frequently, you might want to do this update right here. In addition, in the phone application where you have your recent call list, this could also display wrong information in prior versions. So this is updated here as well. There's also some CarPlay fixes when it comes to, Apple CarPlay. There's always fixes with that thing, and it seems like in every single update. I don't know how many people are actually using CarPlay. Not many people have been commenting about CarPlay, so it doesn't seem like it's such a huge issue for most of you. But HomePod is supported now on iOS 11.2.5. That's because HomePod will be releasing on February the 9th. Now, 11.3, if it's not already out, should be out by the time I release this video, so I will be covering that as well. But what we really need to look out here for is performance gains on 11.2.5. As we know that the prior versions were throttling, we're going to have to see if it holds true in a multiple iPhone comparison. So you might want to stay around for that. I am going to do a Geekbench here, and I'm also going to be doing a battery drain test. So you might want to stay tuned for that as well. I'll be back and see the final scores here to see if they got better. Okay, so the final Geekbench scores are in for 11.2.5. 4243 and 10187. So if I remember correctly, that actually went down just slightly here on 11.2.5. So maybe the performance still hasn't been improved yet. We're going to have to see in some speed tests. 11.3, like I say, should be on the way, but that's pretty much it with 11.2.5. It's a relatively small update over 11.2.2 when it comes to its size, but with the Spectre and the meltdown issues going on with the CPUs, definitely you're going to want to do any update that you do get for your iPhone. So I wholeheartedly recommend this one. However, if you want to not update and you want to see a couple more tests from me, subscribe to the channel. I will be dropping those. Nick here helping you to master your technology. If you found this video helpful, enjoyable, entertaining, informing, do me a favor, click that like button for me. And if you're new here, subscribe for more. I'll catch you all in the next one, and peace.